This random old dude has just started following us on his e-bike, and he keeps commenting on our butts.
Pushing you, man.
It's Monday morning, and I am just getting ready to go for my run. So I am in a calorie deficit right now, which makes things a little bit harder. Just, waking up a little bit more tired. So one of the things I do is make sure that I get some food in before every run. Probably just eat a banana or a granola bar or something before I get out there, even on an easy run. Just make sure we get a little something. Quick fit chat, we got some Say Sky tights. We've got the Rourke Run Amok t-shirt. We're going Wave Sky 9 from Mizuno. Endorphin belt hat. Balega socks, blister resistance. My Achilles are torn up right now. And we've got our endorphin belt, so let's go.
All right, we're about a mile in and feeling decent. Feeling decent this morning. Just trying to take it easy. Actually go easy. We're gonna hit 7 miles. If we have a little extra time, we might go 8. But I want this to be a normal running volume week. Just kind of, easy throughout the week. We'll do a speed workout tomorrow. And then outside of that, just, like a long run on the weekend. But I'm going down to southern Utah on Friday. My family, all my siblings are gonna be in town. So I'm gonna drive 3-4 hours. So I'm gonna soak up the cooler temps here because it's in like the 110s over there. So that's gonna suck, but hopefully we'll be able to get some good runs in with my brother and brother-in-laws. All right, it's lunchtime. I'm about to get a lift in. I'm gonna do a quick warm up on the treadmill, but I took pre-workout like 40 minutes ago, and then my boss called me with some questions. So, I can work out during lunch, but also if my boss reaches out, I need to be able to answer that during the workday. So I'm a little hyped up, a little jittery because I waited so long, but gonna get a quick warm up, hit the bench, we'll do a quick upper body session, get back to work today.
Tuesday morning, and it is about 6:30. I'm gonna head out for some 400-meter repeats. We're just gonna do 400 by 16, and we're gonna go really just off of general effort, see kind of what the body gives. Big thing again, right now we're just chasing health. We're just trying to stick to a good amount of volume, maintain speed, and then also just kind of get healthy. Reminder, I'm losing weight right now, so I don't want to go too aggressive with my, my intensity at all. So kind of keeping it chill. Shout out to my guy, Greg Itahara, who designs custom singlets. This one's not custom, but this one is a Itahara design, as well as the hat actually. And that was coincidental. I came downstairs and apparently this arrived in the mail yesterday and was sitting on the counter. My wife must have grabbed it from the mailbox last night. So, anyways, I'm feeling actually like a lot like myself as of late. I do think my health has come back around. I haven't heard back from the doctor yet, though, from my visit on Tuesday. I would expect probably, sometime this week to hear how those blood tests went. I'm hoping that everything just comes back negative and we can just kind of move on with it and say, hey, it was a virus, like the doctor assumed it's Epstein-Barr. If that's the case, there's a high chance that I'll have a flare-up again, and something like that will happen. And frankly, that would explain a lot of kind of my health issues over the last few years of just, getting sick quite often. So quick fit check for you. So we've got the runner Greg Itahara hat. We've got the Say Sky singlet, also Greg Itahara. We've got the Wallaco half tights. Again, you can use my code. I'll put it in the description. You can get 20% off on these. and it will give me a kickback, which I'm donating to the charity for Tokyo. And speaking of Tokyo, if you want to donate, please consider using the link in the description below. You can just go through the GoFundMe, but I'm donating any of the revenue from June, July, and August from YouTube, as well as any commissions that are generated through the affiliate links. So you can either donate, or if you purchase something that you need for yourself, it will give me a kickback, and that will help as well. So back to the fit check, we got the Balega socks and Hoka Rocket X3s. So this is my third run in the shoes. We'll see how we like them. I do think they're very comfortable. They are fairly stable for a super shoe. They're fun. They're not as fast as some others, though, in my opinion. So they are as bouncy, but maybe not just as fast. So anyway, it's going to be a good run. I know it will. So we're going to get out there, get moving, and then get into work. It's a office day today. So yeah, got to get there and get working.
1 mile in. We're going too fast. Gotta cut back. Miles down. I'm gonna hit a half mile. I'm just gonna go 3.5 on reps, so 2 more reps, because I can feel I'm pressing, and we're not training right now, we're maintaining health. Speed work is still good for health. Don't want to overdo it though and tank the rest of my week. So 2 more reps, and we're gonna hit probably about a mile cool down, shower, get to work.
Thursday morning. We are out of town in southern Utah right now. We drove down yesterday. I slept like terrible last night, and it's hot out, but we're gonna go get our run in and then get to work. So I'm gonna work all day while we're down here. Came down early so the kids could hang out with their cousins, but I'll be at work, so I'm working remote for today and tomorrow. Anyway, still got to get the run in. This one's gonna be rough, but let's go get it.
All right, so St. George, southern Utah, there is this paved trail that I believe it's like a 5-mile loop, and it's kind of the perfect place to run if you just need somewhere that is predictable, relatively flat. There are some hills on it, but it's relatively flat, and it's super popular. Like a ton of people run on it, so it's just a good spot. So that's where I'm heading over to right now. Like I said, yesterday, I don't know if I just drank some caffeine a little bit too late in the day or something, but man, I was tossing and turning, probably didn't fall asleep till like 2 a.m. Sleep quality was just absolute garbage. So it's gonna be a rough day. I feel for my wife, because we're here with my family, not her family, so we're here with my family, and you know, I'm gonna be working all day while she takes care of the kiddos. And luckily though, I was just downstairs in the house getting ready, and my nieces and nephews all arrived last night or this morning at 2 a.m. They're already awake. It's like 6:40. They're already awake, and they were all heading downstairs, and I was like, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we heard someone downstairs. I was like, that was me. Do not go down there. My kids are sleeping. Please, like, do not wake them up. So it'll be interesting. It'll be a fun time. Bummer that I have to work, but I was just off work in Georgia, so blessed that I can even work from here and be able to be with family, because we were only going to come for like one day on the weekend, just to see them all really quick. So glad we were able to make it down a little bit early. But
for today's workout, you know, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. You know, it's just getting healthy, chasing health, right, is kind of the series or the theme of this series right now. So just chasing health. I'm not supposed to go too hard too often, right? I went hard on Tuesday, did some 400s. So today I think I'm going to keep it moderate, maybe like a progression run, starting really, really easy and ending like more moderate. Probably not running anything faster than 7:30 to finish out, right? That's what I'm leaning towards. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. We'll see how the heat feels though. It's already 70 something degrees. Utah, St. George in particular, like it's a desert. So yeah, it's not as bad as a lot of places right now, but it is very hot and basically no shade. So anyway, that's what we'll do, and probably get 7-8 miles. My parents do have a small home gym as well. It's not big enough to do any like super meaningful weightlifting, but you know, after basically 2 weeks off of weightlifting, I think anything is good. So I'll probably do like a lighter, lower body session later today. And yeah, I think that's the plan. So 7 to 8 miles kind of progression, get some fuel in me after, and get to work. So yeah, should be a good next few days. Hopefully I can sleep. That's always the big deciding factor, but it feels like at least the kids have slept so far. So we're about 2.5 miles in. Weather feels great. Altitude feels amazing. So we're gonna keep going. We're about to hit a hill. All right, that is 7 miles, just under an hour. Cut down, last mile was 7:10. So that felt really good. Whew, that last one I had to push though. So we just got like half a mile, cool down, walk a little bit, gonna jog the rest, go home, get to work. But man, it's about as hot as it is at home. In the shade, it's super cool. It's actually chilly in the shade, which is so nice. But the second back half of this run was in the sun. And anyway, body feels good despite crappy sleep.
It's about 7 a.m. Friday. Yesterday was a crazy work day. I ended up working, I mean, crazy is relative, but I ended up working pretty late, even though we're here in southern Utah, just because it was our last day of the month, and I'm in sales, and so the team that I run, you know, we have monthly quotas, and so it was all about just trying to get things across the line, make sure we're all good. So stayed up late because here with my siblings, they're all in town, and so after I was done with work, we all got to hang out. But all my nieces and nephews on my side, my brothers and sisters, my parents, they're all here, so it's been fun to spend some time with them. Speaking of spending time with them, I'm going to spend some time with my brother and my dad this morning, and so we're going to go for a run, and my brother's coming with me, and my dad maybe is coming with us. He might ride the bike. So today we are running in the Fresh Foam X More V6, and I've done, actually, this is like my first real run in them. I've done like a mile warm-up, I think, on the treadmill, or a mile and a half, right, for a lift, and I've worn them casually, but I have not run in them yet. So excited to see how these do, though it is hot here in southern Utah, and the Fresh Foam X line tends to be a little bit warm on foot, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I last anyway, but I'm thinking like 6 to 7 miles is what I'd like to get today, but it's not just me, so we'll see how everyone does. But I'm going to be working today too. It's Friday, August 1st, so first day of the new month. But yeah, just going to get it done. I got my nephew over there, he's up. My kids are still sleeping, and they woke us up at 3 a.m. Because my son's water bottle spilled and soaked the bed, so that's always fun. And I didn't go to bed till like 1, so you know, making good food choices while I'm here, that's always hard. My family's very food motivated. We're very snacky, And so I'm still following macros for the most part, but still like enjoying things here and there, right? Not letting the trying to like eat healthy get in the way of like the social aspect of food for my family. But yeah, we were up late last night and didn't sleep a whole lot both nights, so I'm pretty tired. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, and then we're going home on Sunday. My brother is gonna come run. You better not be running in those Converse. So my brother forgot running shoes, so I was gonna let him run in the CEP Omni Speed, but I think if those tear up his Achilles, that'll suck for him. Now here's the nice thing is my dad has a couple of my pairs of shoes, because every time he visits, then once I'm done with review, I'll give to him, because me, my brother, and my dad are all the same shoe size. So I think I'm gonna give him the, my dad may be annoyed because he likes these ones, but I'm gonna have him run in the Elios 361s, because I think these are a really good one. My brother is also a little bigger, so.
This random old dude has just started following us on his e-bike, and he keeps commenting on our butts. Pushing you, man. It is Saturday morning. I'm driving to do my long run. No one's joining me today just because it's the long run. So I'm going for, I mean, it depends. We've got family stuff today, you know, I need to get back at a reasonable hour, and so I'm thinking like I probably need to be back by around like 8:30, and my wife is maybe a little frustrated with me today. So we're trying to make it back by like 8-ish. It's currently 6:10, 6:15 almost, actually. It's almost 6:15. So we're gonna be quick, and I'm thinking 10 to 12 miles is the goal. Something along those lines. I haven't, ever since kind of having health issues, and even a little bit before when I was base building, like my long runs haven't really been that long, and so 12 miles is a long run for me right now, where it's crazy how fast things change, where like 14-15 was feeling easy. But you know, specificity of training, I guess it is what it is, and so we're going to try and get back quick, which means maybe this turns into a progression run, maybe this turns into a easy out, tempo back type run. But yeah, we're about 2 miles in. Body's feeling sluggish, but heart and lungs are doing okay. So it is what it is. Making sure we hydrate. Bunny rabbit. All right, we got a 90-gram carb pouch. So for me, in a race, I'm trying to get 80 to 90 grams of carbs an hour. In training right now, just 60, 70 an hour, and then I'll increase that as we get closer to actual racing. But just during maintenance, at least during long runs, want to still get carbs. All right, we are done. That's 11 miles and 8:20 pace. Felt really good. Just kind of started out around 10-minute pace, quickly got to about 9-minute pace. Heart rate was chilling. I love being at sea level compared to elevation. It makes a massive difference. It was warm this morning, but I was in the shade for the most part, and I actually went out and back instead of looping. And that way I was able to capture the shade on the way back too, because I had kind of coverage. So it was nice. I stayed fairly cool, so the heart rate was chill. Put down, so it was about just over an hour and a half. Put down about maybe 100 grams of carbs. So 60-ish an hour. Just trying to, you know, normally in racing, I'm 80 to 90, but 60 is really, really good. Want to make sure I kind of, you know, I'm refueling, and then just making sure that I'm on top of things for just hydration. So about a liter an hour is usually pretty good for me, and I did about 750. I mean, this is 500. I had another 500, finished that one. and I'm about halfway through this one, a little bit more because I've been drinking it, just sitting in the car here for a sec. But got to get home. You know, quick plug, I'm way behind on fundraising. I'm doing my best though. We are sitting around just with, I got some commissions from the Wallaco tights. I got like a $75 commission, so I think I'm up to about $100 from there. We've got 550 from strict donations on GoFundMe. We've got about 60 from donations in through the comments, right? And so we're sitting, what is that? That's like 550, 650, about $700, right? And I need to raise $3,000. Now I am going to donate again. Well, I need to raise $4,000 because I've committed at least 1,000 of my own dollars going towards that. So we'll be at about $500 from June from YouTube revenue, probably close to about 500 for July. And so, you know, all in all, about 1,700. I need about 2,300 more. If you're able and willing to donate, please consider doing so. I actually have to pay the donation mid-August so I can continue to raise it. But it's different from the other races where you have like up till the race, basically. I have to pay in August to secure my spot. So I'm going to pay it, going a little bit of personal running debt, in that sense. And, but, you know, would appreciate any and all donations. I'm trying to put together a giveaway with like a brand or anything like that. I may just do one of my own if I can't, get a brand to participate, and that's okay. So, but anyway, there's the mileage. I think it's like 46 and like maybe like 7 hours and like 20 minutes, 7 hours and 30 minutes of running this week. Which I'll take it. I'll really take it. You know, being out of town, not being home for the majority of the week, being in the desert, you know, not getting as much sleep as I probably should, but eating relatively healthy this week, like end of the month. So it's really, really stressful, for work. So all things considered, I'm really happy with it, and I'm not feeling overwhelmed, not feeling overly fatigued, feeling really good. The doctor called actually this week and told me my blood results look really, really good, and that he's almost certain. And again, like we confirmed this with 2 doctors. He's like 99% sure both of them are like it was Epstein-Barr or some type of virus similar. So it's not something more serious. Luckily, we're not looking at like anything like cancer. Not that I thought it was that, but you know, good to rule that kind of stuff out. It's not like diabetes. It's not low testosterone, right? I am low vitamin D, but not so much that it should have been causing that. So they're saying that likely a virus, and we're on the recovery. We're on the, you know, the way back. I'm pretty much feeling 100% energy wise, which is amazing. So anyway, happy with it. Got to go home, got to shower. We got some family stuff today. So I probably won't record anything more, but there it is. There's the week. Again, please consider donating with the link in the description below to the GoFundMe to allow me to raise money for Japan, for the Sports Legacy Foundation through the Tokyo Marathon. So appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had an awesome week. And yeah, Hoka CL or Hoka Rocket X3 review coming soon. The CEP Bowtech Omni Speed review coming soon. And Mizuno Wave Sky 09 review coming soon. So stay tuned.